Hi everyone, Emma here. I have a lovely peyote skull earring to show you how to make. Yeah, so let's take a look at what you're going to need. So I am using Miyuki Delica's 11 O's, and this one is called Gold Topaz Gold Luster, and the white one is called Pearl White Pearl AB. Um, I am going to show you, I did up an image of this on peyote graph paper, so you can take a look and see, do a screenshot of it in case you want to follow along. So I just get these sheets, you can download them from Art Beads, and they have every type of sheet imaginable. So here is the design. The O right here represents the hole for the earring wire to go through. So go ahead and take a screenshot of this. I won't put my hands in the way so you can have it and follow along. So there you go. And I should just show you, they do show you the different numbering for the different, and this is odd count peyote. It's just the design that it was. I would probably prefer it to be even count, but since it's represents a face and there's a nose which is in the middle, you're gonna get it lined up so that it's odd count. So go ahead and thread. You probably don't need as much as 24 inches, but that's what I've got right now on my needle. And I put a stop bead on there. And you just need a small amount at the end so that you can weave this in at the end of it. So let's take a look and see. So we're going to use this guy to follow along, and I'll show you. So here's the hole for the earring wire. And there's a unique technique to this, so I'll show you that as well. Let's see if there's enough light here. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, here's the other thing. This design, the way I've designed it is I work at the widest part because there's so much decreasing both at the top and the bottom that I wanted to get the main portion done first, and you have something to hold on to, but also you're creating your base and you're not like making mistakes with your decreasing, because inevitably you probably will make some mistakes, but at least once this portion is there, then you can work off of it. The eyes give you a landmark to where you're lined up, so that works too. So let's go ahead. We're starting on the edge at the bottom here. So we need one of these and two of the white. So that's the one and then the two. And then we're going to do the eyes. So we need three for the eyes and one in between the eyes of the white color. So then the three for the eyes again. And then the edge has two. So this is really the first and second row of this design. If you were to start at the bottom and build up, or start at the top and build down, then the numbering would be different. So this is what you have, and you can see the image coming up already. So let's pull that down to the bottom. Hang on to it. We need a main color for the edge. So we're going to skip that main one, the first one, and we're going to go through the second one like this. Let's pull it down. And sometimes you need to coax that bead so that it sits side by side, creating that little T. And this would be like the most kind of awkward part of this. So there you go. So now we need a white to go next to this one. So we're coming out of here. We're going to skip this one. We're going to go through this one. Pull that through and hang on to it. Flip it there like that. So now we need a brown. I'm going to move these over. Okay. So topaz. So we're coming out of here. We're going to skip this one. We're going to go through the next one. Like that. Pull it through. Pop it in place. We need a white one. We are coming out of here. We're going to skip this one. We're going to go through the next one. Hang on to your work. And don't want it to get all tangled here. There, like that. So now we need a topaz. So we're coming out of here. We're going to skip this one. We're going to go into the next one. That. So there's the two eyes. Now we need a white one. So we're going to, coming out here, we're going to skip this one and go down this one. And I am going to go up here and come down and see if that works for this turning of the odd count peyote. That and no, it's not gonna work. I was trying to cheat. Can you tell? Let me get back there. Okay, so we need to add our final edge. There. Let me just move this over so you can see. So there's what you have. So now we need our thread to come from above here and then down so we can add a bead right here. So you just have to kind of find a little path through your beads and come back up. So we're going to go through here. Sure, that's that. And we're going to go up one and down the other. Not the, not the stop bead. Okay. So down this one. So as you can see, we are in this side edge of the white right here. So let's add, this looks a damaged one. Okay, so add that one. So now it's pretty straightforward because you're just filling in the little holes. So follow the color. So this is the other part of the eye. So you need topaz and another topaz. That. And another topaz. that. And another topaz for the eye. And then a white for the edge of the skull. Now we are going to pick up a main color and we're going to go through here like that. Again, we're going to continue adding the white, the edge of the skull here. And this is we're going to get to the final bead for this eye. So, go through there. And a white one for the middle between, oh, that's bead is not in the right position. So between the eyes is white. That. And the final bead for this eye. And a white for the side of the skull. Now we need, again, another dark bead for the edge. And I tried to sneak up this bead and it's not working. So let me go back here. So we're going to go like this and turn that down there like that. Now we do have to be coming from the top part of this bead and going down. So we're going to do the same kind of thing. We're just going to weave our thread through and around and back up. That. Through the second bead here. Now we're in the right position. That. Okay, so let's take a look at where we're at right now. So let's line these guys up. There. So we need white straight across. Okay. Oh, I have other thread on here. It's like, why is there thread everywhere? Okay. So continue with the white. Just want to make sure I'm not tangled in here. It looks like there we go. Keep going. There. Okay, now this is our fourth bead. There's 4 on each side of the skull. So this fourth bead. And just double check here. I'm pretty sure we're just going to be adding whites along here, but let's double check. Yep. There. So I will try to write this out so that you can just follow. And it'll make it easier for you. Okay. So we need a 4th dark bead here. And we're going to have to turn our thread. Let's put that guy there. Go through. And through this one, second one here. And then we'll be ready to turn it there. Like that. So now we have the edge of 4, and the next bead is a decrease. So we are going to put a dark bead here, and I think we leave a space in the middle. Let me double check. So we're just going to put, yeah, so we're going to do a topaz, and the rest are all white till we get to the end. There. Okay, this next one's going to be the dark one because that's the decrease one. Like that. There. So now I'm going to turn my thread because I want to be coming down here, but I don't want to cross over that way. So we have to go like this. And go down this one. Then we'll come up this one. And we're set to turn. So then we come down this one. Like that. Okay, so let's take a look. This part here is a little bit confusing, so we'll just take our time. If it's like too slow for you, just fast forward. Okay, so this is where we are. So now we're going to add a white. We're going to leave this one blank, and I'll show you how to do that. A white and a white. So 2 whites, a blank, 2 whites. There's 1 white, 2 whites. Now we need to do a blank. So we're coming out of this bead here, and we want this one to be blank. So we're going to take our thread and we're going to hide it in through this bead below. Like that. Then we're going to go through this, back up through here, like that. So that's how we skip a bead. And we're going to add the 2 whites now. So there's 1 here and 1 here. So I'll stop and show you that compared to the other one. So this is what it looks like. And we are going to match them up. Okay, so our hole is in the middle there. So our next bead is going to be a dark bead. So we're going to do a dark bead, our topaz, pearl, pearl. This area here, we're going to add 3 beads. So let's start over here. So we're going to add a dark, a topaz here, a pearl here. Then here we want a pearl, but we have this hole here. So we're going to add all on one needle. We're going to add the pearl, the topaz, another pearl, and go through here. It's going to create a straight line across, but then we're going to work it through later. And then we're going to add a pearl and a topaz. So let's try that. So grab one of these. There's the topaz, and let's get out of the way. There. And a pearl. Okay, so now there's our hole. We don't want to do anything with that yet. So we're going to pick up a pearl. It's going to kind of sit here. But this next bead is going to be the bead above the hole. So it's the outline. So that's why we're using a topaz. So this is the important section here. So you have a pearl, topaz, a pearl, all on the needle. We're coming out of here and we're going to go in through here like that. Jeepers. There. Sorry guys. Okay, then pull that through and pull it through so that it's sitting correctly, but don't tighten it, because when we go to put the other beads in the next rows, we want to be able to pull this one up a bit. Okay, so we need that pearl, that, there, and then the topaz. Turn that over like that. Now we need to be able to come back down here, so we have to weave our thread through so that we can reposition it. Okay, and through here. Now this next one, actually I think all the rest are dark. So let's take a look. Yep, they're all dark. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Just fill in the blanks for these guys. So, topaz. Now just go through that like that. Right there. Just don't worry about that. That'll straighten out in a second in the next row. Actually, no, we have to go through it. Sorry. So we have to go through all three of these. Like that. Yep. And again, don't pull it tight. Just so that they're kind of lined up there, like that. Then a pearl. Or no. A topaz, sorry about that. That's how quick you can get it mixed up. And a topaz. Okay. Now we want to position our thread so that we're coming down this way. So let's go this way here. that. Where was I here? Okay. So now I'm gonna go up through these two here, and then I will come down those two. There's probably a neater way to do this. Okay. So now we're going to put topaz across. So there. Okay. So this is where we're going to pull up that one, because this needs to sit there, but there's nothing to hook onto. So now we're going to grab onto that topaz bead that's laying low. Like that. There. See how simple that kind of pulled it up nicely. And this is the last one here. So with this hole, you can see there's no thread going from this side to this side of the bead and from this side to this side. So we're going to reposition our thread close to those beads so that we can fix that, reinforce it. Okay. Right there. Go through. Okay. Okay, so now we're coming out of this bead here. We're going to go into this one, and we're going to go around a few times to reinforce this. Not really a big deal because these are so tiny, it's not gonna be, like, it's not gonna fall apart is what I'm getting at. If it was a structural thing. So now I'm just turning this and doing the same thing on the other side. So I'll just come down here. So we're just gonna go up this one and come back down. And we'll do that one more time, and then we will bring our thread to the other side and do the bottom part. Let's tighten that. And then get our, so I'm just going on an angle, as many beads as I can get through. There are two. Tight. And that. Now we want to position our thread so that so we can add a bead here. So let's go through this one and the next one on an angle like this. Okay, let's put this through. Okay, so let's take a look at the comparison. So you see it's got the 4 beads on each side of the skull. So the next bead is going to be a dark bead, and then we're going to go to light across. So let's see what we can manage here. So we need a topaz. That. And then the rest are all going to be whites. There. There. That. And then a topaz for the end. Okay, so now we need to position our thread to be coming down here. So actually, I think, let me see if I can do it this way. Let's go through this one like that. That. Like that. There. Now the next one, we are going to decrease again. So you see how we have that one little bead there? We're going to decrease again. So we're going to do topaz, a pearl, a topaz, a pearl, and a topaz. So let's leave that so you can see what I'm doing. So topaz, a pearl, and this topaz is the nose. I think the nose is hilarious. I think the whole thing is hilarious. I think it's really cute. I've got a bunch of designs that I'm working on for Halloween, so that'll be really cool. And then topaz for the last one here. There. So now we need to reposition our thread. Okay. Because we want our thread to come down this way. See how this looks. We could do it this way. There. Okie dokie. So the next row, let's put them together so we can see. So there's the nose. Yeah, just 4 whites. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we need a topaz. Let me see, I think we start the teeth. So there's the nose. So we need a topaz, a white, a topaz, a topaz. So 2 topaz, a white, and 2 topaz. There's 1 topaz, 2 topaz, a white, 1 topaz, and the final topaz. That. Okay, so let's see. We need our thread to be coming down this way, so let's reposition again. And again, just, go through however you like to do it, as long as your thread's not showing. So, and there's lots of really amazing videos out there on how to do it correctly. So this should be all whites now that this. So white, 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 white. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are going to add our last, our third bead of the topaz on the edge, like that. Actually, I think all of these are topaz now because we're doing the teeth. This pearl AB, rainbow AB, is incredible. It's the closer I am and with the lights on, it just looks amazing. Okay, and the last topaz. That, and flip it. Okay, so now I need to be coming down here. So again, reposition. That. Okay, and come through here. Okay, so let's double check. Sometimes I make a mistake in this spot, so I want to double check. So we need a topaz, a white, and a white. Okay, and a topaz. Like that. Topaz, white, white, and a topaz. Like that. Okay, so now we need to be coming down this one. So we have to reposition again. That. Okay. We need a topaz. Topaz. That. Topaz here. Okay, so now we just have to add 2 beads, one here and one here of the topaz, and we are done. So again, reposition. Go over again. That and down here. Okay, our last 2 beads. I'm so sad. I want to keep going. These are amazing. I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 so far. They are so much fun. There is it. So now we're just going to weave in our threads. So just back and forth. Try to go through a few here. That and then down again. Okay, that one's done. We'll take this off. Okay. And we will take the stopper bead off and thread our needle with that tail. There. I probably could have added a little more thread to this. Let's see. Usually I'm more talkative, but I apologize. It's trying to concentrate. I don't want to mess up. I start talking and that's it. It's like, oh my god, what have I done? And this is going to be the last. There. So let's cut this thread off. So there we have our 2 earrings. So let's get our earring wires. So I've already got them opened a bit. Let's see if we can get these guys in. I might have to open this a little more. And close it. That looks awesome. Let's see what we got with this one. And there we have it. There's some lovely earrings. These are amazing. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, just ask, and stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a bunch more of these, and I'm definitely going to work on getting the cheat sheets for you out there. So there you go. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.